Howdy folks, Saturday morning shave for me. Here's the shaving cream of the day, Palmolive Classic. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but the color is green. Don't know how you feel about shaving with a green shaving cream. Here's what I got whipped up so far. And this is the shaving brush. Yeah, that's an Amack 24mm sunrise knot. Whipped up pretty nice. Shaver of the day. Have it warm up in some warm water. It's pretty nice. Wood scales. Got a Shark pre-cut single edge blade loaded up in it. Got the alum block ready with the rubber band. Off camera Cremo beard balm, and yep, that's what it looks like. It goes well with the color of my beard. Got my witch hazel ready, and to top it all off, going with Brut today. Alright, go ahead and wet my face and get started. Still got that spot right there. It's healing up, but I haven't had any problems out of it shaving around it. Yeah, the soap, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, it has a green tint to it. Might be good for Halloween. I've got this one. This lather here is pretty wet. It's going on pretty smooth. Alright, this will be pass number 1 here. Just comes right off. This Shark blade pre-cut that I've been using this week, it's a little edgier than say like a Persona when you take a DE blade and snap it in half. It's trying to cool off this weekend. It's not quite as warm. We're getting a little bit of rain, but it's supposed to warm back up again. I noticed there's been a little bit more of a conversation about soap, shaving cream. How much benefit do you get on the higher price soaps or creams? This cream I ordered quite some time back online, Gifts and Care. Gotta have to pay attention to the shipping. At the time that I got it, the shipping was a bit more reasonable, it seems like, than what it is now. At least last time I checked it. In other words, I think it's right around the $3 mark is where I paid for this shaving cream, which is well worth it at that price. Of course, then you have to factor in the shipping, but that's the reason when I normally order this stuff, it's not just one or two items, it's several items in order to make the shipping worthwhile. Couldn't tell you what the scent is on this soap, on this shaving cream. It's a very faint scent. It's not a real strong one. I know all this is kind of subjective, whether or not it's worth the extra money on the soap in the way of performance. Realizing this is a cream, and generally you do get a little bit more slickness, it seems like, with the cream, but I don't know. Can't see paying a whole lot for a soap or a cream when you got people like Razor Rock, the Italian barber, some of the artisans, Long Rifle. A lot of this stuff's, very reasonable. Vanillé. I've got several Vanillé soaps. Can't complain a bit about that soap. The scents, it's a really nice soap. Reasonably priced. Alright, I'm going to get ready for pass number 2. Some of the guys have mentioned about I guess you might say, what they would consider the top 5, especially of what they have. To me, it seemed like some of them, the repeat soaps that come up, and Cella's one of them. Cella's awesome. It's a very soft soap, easy to lather up. The scent's not too terribly strong, so in other words, it's not like you can't pair it up with whatever you want to pair it up with. I know I enjoy shaving with it. Razor Rock P160 is close to being like Cella, in my opinion. Zoe's Beauty Boutique. I like her soap. Frank's got a pretty decent line with the presidential line, the luxury soaps. Thing is, when he has it, you better get it, because it's not like he stocks it. Once he sells out, moves on to the next one. Maybe not a bad idea if you wanted to buy it when he's got it. Alright, let's take a pass against the grain. This is pretty nice cream. It's got enough slickness to it and go back over the same spot again. Especially for the price, it's kind kind of hard to beat when it's right around the $3 mark. For me, when I do that stroke up towards the facial hair there, you can, for me, I can feel when I need to stop. Without trimming off any more than what I want trimmed off. It is kind of nice to me, in my opinion, that there's a bit more conversation about, I guess you might say, the value soap or cream. More conversation. In other words, you don't have to spend all that money on a soap, and how much benefit do you get from it? Scent wise, it probably so. It might be stronger, but it's not like an aftershave or a cologne. It's not going to stick around all day or even half the day. Depends on your opinion on the scent of Arco soap. I'm not talking about the cream, but the soap itself. It shaves just fine for me. In other words, if you wanted to limit it to number of soaps that you had shave with, yeah, you can make do with Arco without a problem. I mean, make do, in other words, it shaves just fine. At least for me it does. Williams, once you figure out how to lather it, I don't have any problems with Williams mug soap. And it's inexpensive. $1.29 here locally. That's pretty cheap. I know there was it was going around that they were going to quit making Williams mug soap. I haven't found anything to help support it. The website doesn't indicate it. The stores are still selling it, but that could be just what they had in stock. I'm going to rinse this off and see if I need to do it against green pass on my cheeks. Nah, I'm good to go there. Not only that, there's enough artisans out there that are new. The new ones are coming out with some awesome soaps. Stash Soap Works, nice soap. Offers it in a 2-ounce container or 2-ounce soap. To me, that just makes it easier to try more flavors. Alright, let's see what the alum block's got to say this morning. Felt like it's a pretty good shave. I'll wipe my alum block off on a towel, dry it off that way. So far it's been working out well. My alum block has always looked like this. So as far as I'm concerned, my theory is working well. find out over a period of time. Here's my witch hazel. For me, using both of them together works well for me. My face feels a lot better, and the top of my head's getting better. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. You need to continue using it in order to see the real benefit of using witch hazel or the alum, depending on what your routine is. Go ahead and go back over what I used today. Here's my shaver of the day, loaded with a Shark pre-cut half blade, Palmolive Classic, still got plenty. Got a lot left in the bowl here. Lathers up pretty easy. Most creams do. The brush, Amack, 24mm. And I'm going to top this shave off with Brut aftershave. It has a fairly decent size restrictor in there. I guess it's a matter of opinion. I prefer the bigger one. I understand a smaller one. I guess for those that maybe have a bad habit of getting too much poured out at one time, don't worry about it. Well, everybody, stay safe. Until next time, smooth shaves, and enjoy your weekend.